International e-commerce from Sri Lanka, shipped to your customers globally. Last year, 2020, saw very steep development of the international e-commerce platform in Sri Lanka. Inspired by the global e-commerce sector development, Sri Lankans too have grasped the latest state-of-the-art information technology in order to enhance the economy of the country. Therefore, international e-commerce from Sri Lanka developed by leaps and bounds in the last year and seems continuing the same trend in years to come. In this backdrop, a large majority of Sri Lankans rely on e-commerce in their decision-making process. They know that it is the fastest avenue to acquire multifaceted knowledge, vital information, quality goods, reliable courier solutions, excellent medical services, sophisticated business ventures, state-of-the-art banking facilities and many more, which will actually make a long list. Simply put, e-commerce in Sri Lanka now has embraced every stratum of the community and commerce, thereby becoming one of the most essential service platforms for the people. However, not all providers of international e-commerce from Sri Lanka are capable of doing these high-tech ventures effectively. The reasons for this backwardness include many. Lack of IT expertise, qualified staff, high-tech equipment, sufficient financial resources, international connection, etc., include some of them. But quite a few providers of international e-commerce from Sri Lanka are flaring extremely well, matching their services with any of the international e-commerce service or even overtaking it. You can obtain international e-commerce services from Sri Lanka through your PCs, laptops, tablets and mobiles, or physically arriving at one of e-commerce service providers. E-commerce services, therefore, are only a fingertip away from receiving whatever you need. If you know reputable e-commerce services of Sri Lanka, you can enter one of their websites and connect with their representatives, or just fill a service form on the websites and press the Send tab. Within seconds, you can access to their services and get fulfilled your need within a day, if it is not within hours. An international e-commerce sector from Sri Lanka that has become one of the most sought after is Sri Lanka International Courier Service. They cater to plethora of needs of Sri Lankans here and abroad, as well as foreigners, to connect with each other or send or receive parcels, goods, stationeries, gifts and so on. They move homes and shift businesses to new locations here or abroad. They also provide consultations, hardware and software solutions, as well as expertise in any of the field in courier services. Two fine examples in this regard are Courier.lk and Parcel.lk. They are brainchildren of the well-reputed GTV Enterprises, Private, Limited, based in Sri Lanka. They have been in various advanced business fields for many decades. Led by a highly experienced and educated board of management, the GTV now has become one of the most popular service providers in many fields in Sri Lanka. Their Courier.lk exemplifies enormity and diversity of international e-commerce from Sri Lanka very well. They boast branches in every major city throughout Sri Lanka and sends goods of varied forms to over 45 countries. The countries that Courier.lk provides their services from Sri Lanka and vice versa include India, Pakistan, the UK, the USA, Canada, Australia, Japan, France, Singapore, and every country in the Middle East, amongst others. The worthiness of Courier.lk for customers becomes even higher when taking into account their tracking services. Combining with international e-commerce courier services such as Aramax, DHL, FedEx, GTVEX, Skynet, TNT, Toll, and UPS, Courier.lk provides its customers state-of-the-art tracking services backed by the latest IT technologies. You can connect with Courier.lk round the clock throughout the year via cyberspace and get information about your parcels as they reach their destinations. Moreover, air and sea freight services of Courier.lk are matchless. Since they grow effective relationship with every reputable international airline and marine service, they never make their customers inconvenient by lack of spaces on ships and airlines. They can carry out land or sea customs formalities very fast and meticulously and provide last-mile cargo services with unbelievable effectiveness. They carry ordered or sent parcels to your doorsteps or to closest collection locations well before the scheduled timeframes. From picking, packing, carrying to delivering, high quality reigns in Courier.lk services. They provide a range of internationally accepted packing solutions which protect the freshness and the high quality of the products you send to other locations here in Sri Lanka or overseas. Not only Courier.lk packing services are in high quality, but also they are in the most affordable price range in the industry. Backed by the latest technologies, Courier.lk accepts micro or macro assignments and consignments for e-commerce powered delivery from every corner of Sri Lanka at present. They boast a high number of well-equipped branches throughout the island. They include branches at Rajagiriya, Chilor, Vavuniya, Matara, Hambantota, Trincomalee, Maharagama, and Colombo. Customers can also connect with any of these branches through Courier.lk international e-commerce from Sri Lanka within minutes. Moreover, huge warehouses belong to Courier.lk have their occupancy in cyberspaces as well, so as to offer grandeur of storing facilities to local and international clients irrespective of where they reside. Courier.lk also provides consultation services for those who want to take part in ventures of international e-commerce from Sri Lanka. Their logistics and IT solutions have already powered many small, medium and large businesses in Sri Lanka, opening for them new vistas in international market. Global business arena today exists in cyberspace more than they prevail on ground. Within this backdrop, Sri Lanka is fast becoming an international hub of e-commerce, connecting together every corner of the world. More and more businesses enter e-commerce platform knowing its high capability to connect their businesses with international stakeholders. The ventures like Courier.lk clearly show this fact to the world. Locally and internationally, they are one of the best in Sri Lanka international e-commerce platform.